Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome to my channel where I share all things about homeschool here. Welcome. I hope you guys are subscribed to my channel because I'm sharing a lot of things coming up soon with new curriculum, things I'm thinking about, resources, and homeschool updates like these. And I like to share a lot of our morning baskets and our unit studies. So those things are coming up. Planner videos are coming up soon. It's just been quiet on here for me because there's been lots of stuff going on, as you guys know. But I wanted to share with you guys my daughter's second grade update. I asked you guys in a poll the other day just to see if anyone would be even interested in listening to it. And a lot of you guys, a majority of you guys, most of you guys voted yes. So I figured I need to do a video for you guys, put some makeup on. It's been a week of no makeup and just kind of like get myself together because I've been like really out of it. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been out of it. One word of encouragement before I go on with my update, just to share with you guys, just if you can reach out to your family and your friends or people that have been on your mind, just to reach out, tell them that you love them, tell them that you're thinking of them and praying for them. It's super important just to take that moment, pause this video, text them, and just reach out to them and to see how they're doing. So I hope everybody's doing well, and I'm going to go right into my video and share with you guys some things that we've been doing for my daughter's second grade. They are still reading her book club, The Little House in the Big Woods, and we're we're definitely more than halfway through it. It's just a really long book for second graders to read, but it's a good challenge. We had an awesome time. We did a grandfather's dance at one of my friend's house, and we brought some food, and they dressed up, and we did their hair and makeup and all this fun stuff, took pictures. Even though the makeup probably didn't exist back then, we did it. The kids had so much fun dancing with Pa's fiddle music that I found on YouTube, and we made it super fun. So they've been reading that. We tried Starbucks, doing a book club there, and that worked out really well. They used the art hub to like make pictures of a grizzly bear that kind of connected with the book. So there's like lots of fun ways to make the book club super fun. We do worksheets, we do fun things. Just every time we meet up, we do something a little different. So I encourage you guys to make book clubs this summer as something that you can do with another homeschool family or even a family that goes to school. Book clubs would be a really fun thing to do right now, a virtual book club. I'm going to try to talk to my friends on like FaceTime and do a book club with them. But if your kids are into reading, or if they're not and you want to encourage them, I think that's a really fun thing to do, especially now with the COVID-19. Everyone can do virtual book clubs. That'd be fun. Or virtual poetry tea time. That would be super cool. Okay, I'm gonna get carried away. That sounds so fun. Okay, we've been reading Stuart Little. We have a couple more chapters to go, but we've been reading it. I like to put these little post-it notes on it with little ideas of vocab that we need to go over and talk about. Sometimes we'll write it down, sometimes we'll just talk about it. We'll see images on the internet of what the actual word means. There's lots of things that we've been learning in this book because it was written in 1940s, so lots of the terminologies and things that they use back in the days are totally different now, and I'm like, what is that word? So we both look it up. We're also learning about geography, like the Atlantic Ocean, New York City, because this book takes place in New York. So we got to watch an Amazon video about New York City where these kids and their family went through the city, and we learned a lot about the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, the food, the environment, and whatever we wanted to learn about, we learned about on our own, and we read about the Statue of Liberty in a book we already had. All the books that we have in our homeschool library, we're using a lot right now since we can't go to the library. And then I got a lot of coloring pages that we are putting in little binders. So we're doing like a little, I'm going to have a little binder for like all of the things that we're learning, like the flag of New York, they have to finish, and then the Northeast region. This one's my son's. I don't think he's going to do it, but my daughter colored this, and then she's going to label all the states. There's a crossword puzzle. I found lots of like vocabulary list of crossword puzzles and a word search. Let me see. We did a word search, and then just lots of fun things like coloring pictures of the characters in the book. And then we did copy work, or my daughter did copy work. So I am trying to implement more of an organic, like language arts curriculum. I wouldn't call it curriculum, but language arts like system in our homeschool because I see that it's very beneficial, and I've researched a lot of like Charlotte Mason approach to language arts, and I saw the materials that are out and what they're actually having the children do at this age. You know, she's in second grade, so we're still going to be using master books for sure this year, and we're going to definitely complete it. But I also want to bring in like organic, like I'm already doing read out louds, might as well do copy work, and might as well talk about the vocabulary in here. You can use some of that for spelling. So there's lots of different ways to use a book and do a unit study, like a mini one that is super casual and organic and not a lot of prepping time. So if you're wanting to just grab a small chapter book, read it out loud, learn about those cities and states that they're talking about, learn about weather that they're having, so that's some science, learn a little bit about history, just any little thing where you can expand on it for a few days or one day, then go ahead and do it. It's fun. I like doing it. It just really brings me joy when I read. I think it really makes it more real when you just wrap it all around into different subjects. I would say it is like a unit study, but it's like more of a mini unit study. If you're not preparing for it, it's just more of like whatever you're interested in, you look up, and your kids and you can do anything. So if you want to just read the book, you can, but if you want to learn some language arts as you go through it, I think it's a really great way to do it. I've been trying to just implement just different ways of learning and just changing things up a little bit, but we're still continuing on with master books. So we finished The Long Winter. This was a really long book. We've been listening to an audio for several months now, and it was really, really good. Actually, a lot of the things that they're going through in this book, the blizzards and stuff, they had a shortage on food and a lot of hardships in this book. So it kind of is, you know, not similar, but it's just definitely some stuff that I was not thinking we would be experiencing now in history. Interesting how history repeats itself. So we read that, and now we're listening to Little Town on the Prairie. We just started this. So those are the read out louds that we've been doing recently that I wanted to share with you guys. And really quickly, I wanted to share with you guys on here like a little flip through. This is my daughter's little book that I have like Monday through Friday work in, and it's primarily her math and her language arts. And she only does geography like once a week, and then she does Evan Moore grammar once or twice a week. So what I've been doing is I've just been giving her this little daily checklist. I figured she would want something like this. She used it a little bit at the beginning. I just put like Voltron and Spy Kids and just all of the fun little things, clip arts, things that I could find, and put all of the checklist here. It's just on Excel spreadsheet, so it's devotionals, handwriting, math, language, her chores here at the bottom. So it's just cool to check off some stuff. She doesn't use it as much, but sometimes I use it when I go through the book. The Flexstar binder comes with these like little gray dividers with pockets and stuff, and so I just put Monday, and then I put on the tabs these stickers like with Monday, Tuesday, just like abbreviated them, and I used whatever letter stickers I had. But this is just an example. I mean, you can put like fun little activities on the back of them, like the hidden pictures that I have here, so you can do that. But this is just her copy work that she does for master books, and right now she's on lesson 11. She's on day 54, so this is the third level that we started using a couple months ago, because the second level she thought was a little easy for her. And then here is another exercise for them to continue on a story. And then this is her BJU math. This is second grade, and this is lesson 80. She's on chapter 10, so she's almost in the middle of the book. I think there's 22 chapters. So I usually have her do like one exercise for language arts and then 1 to 2 pages of math, depending on how easy it is. We already had this, and I really like the binder aspect of it, where I could like take it out and put it back in, and where she could actually write on it and just flip it over and stuff. So every day I have all of her lessons out, and then I put all of her like extra stuff that we want to do like for next week in a pink binder from the Dollar Tree. It has like 3 holes in it, and there are there's 3 folders on this one side. And so I just put, and then there's a folder on this one side too. So I usually put like her work that she's finished in here. And then I have a section of like a week's worth of language, a week's worth of math in this section. And then I have her geography in the very back. And I really like the way it works out. If she doesn't do all of those like worksheets, I just like put it to the next day. I think it's simple for me. I really like it. It takes like 5 to 10 minutes to do once a week, and it works out great. And then I said we started that like Stuart Little binder where any of her like books that we're reading, we're gonna do any grammar or any coloring or geography. I'll just put it in a book, and then I'll divide it when we get into more literature studies, and just we'll like section it off by book, I guess. So when it comes to evaluation time, the evaluator can see, oh, this is like a book study. She learned language through this and history through this, and I think it is a simple way to do it, along with all the other stuff that she's doing. This is the daily math practice from Evan Moore that she picked up this spring break to just continue on doing, and she's been doing that on her own. We're not really homeschooling, but she's doing it. Another thing that she picked up this spring break is the daily summer activities between grades 1 and 2, and so this is what she used last summer, but she's just finishing it up, and she picked it up on her own, so I thought that was kind of cool. We're still using this. We're almost done with using Lakeshore Draw and Write Journal. We love it. She's done so many stories in here, so many copy work things, but mostly stories, and she has like cute little like illustrations, and a lot of these things are some topics that we've been studying at with our co-op, and their teachers ask her to do a presentation each week, and this is where she writes it in. Like I'll usually write it out for her, or she'll dictate it to me, and then she'll copy my work and she'll put it in here. So lots of copy work going on for her in 2nd grade. I've noticed a lot of writing in master books, and in our co-op a lot of writing. So I'm noticing her writing is getting better and better. This year we didn't do a lot of writing at all last year. It was more dictation and oral. So it's just interesting to see where she is excelling in, and her progress throughout the year. It's really, really cool to see it. It's cool to look at what she started with and how she wrote her sentences into now what it's looking like. And I think a lot of it has to do with using living language for education. That's helped out a lot. And just having the little co-op presentations due every week at the same time. It's super consistent, and I think it helps out a lot. This is a cursive book that I shared with you guys at the beginning of the year for cursive that they're practicing. She did not pick this up until recently, like about a month ago, I would say. So now she's starting to do cursive in here. And then I was thinking about doing Handwriting Without Tears. Let me know what cursive programs are working for your kids, but this one's a really good beginner's way to learn cursive, and she's really enjoying this. Explode the Code, she was doing several months ago, and I think the past month or so she slowed down in it. She's definitely past halfway through, but usually she does this every day. But the past month or so, the past month she has slowed down with doing this, and we've been doing other things, so that's fine. Like she's picked up cursive more, and then she's kind of put the Explode the Code down a little bit, but I'm sure she'll grab that again because we really love doing Explode the Code. Grammar and punctuation, this is just the pages that I take out for her book here. So I take out some of these and I put like a whole week's worth, and I put it in the back of here, and she does like a couple pages a week. Once or twice she does the Evan Moore grammar and punctuation, depending upon how busy our week is. And then our little latchmate, she has like a calendar and a bigger calendar just to like check off the dates and write like some events and things that are happening. That's basically it. BJU Math, we are on, let me see if I told you guys. With BJU Math, I'm still super happy with the curriculum. I like it. We are on chapter 10, lesson 80, and we're learning lots of different things. She's been doing the past few months like measurements and tallies and charts. Charts are like one of her favorites. I think we're doing place value now, and she's learned about hundreds and thousands, and they do a lot of adding and subtraction and carrying numbers over and all that stuff. Like she's been learning that. And I think maybe at the end of the year she'll be learning more about like multiplication and stuff like that. That's really introduced more in 3rd grade. But that is what she's doing. Teaching textbook, I don't know if I told you guys that I think in my last update I was considering using teaching textbooks, so I tried out the free trial period of 15 lessons, and she went through that in the month of February really quickly. She loved it. She did it additional to her regular math, so as a reward, she did that. That is third grade level, but I really feel like at the beginning, those 15 lessons I felt was like good for a second grader. I am not sure about the rest of the lessons, so don't take my word for it. It's just those 15 lessons that she did I felt like was really perfect for a second grader. It might get harder though as the lessons progress, so I am thinking about using teaching textbooks in the summertime. It's a very low price. I think it was like $43 for the third grade level, and you get it for 12 months. So I'm thinking about it, but I'm just trying to figure out if it's good for her to just do that independently so I could work with my son who's in first grade, or should she still continue to be doing like BJU at a slower pace and work on teaching textbooks? I'm kind of like up in the air because I really enjoy doing the one-on-one math with her with BJU. So that is where my thoughts are right now on math. That is what's going on with us. Like I said, I hope everybody is doing well, staying safe. I will try to pop out some more videos for you guys this month and try my hardest to maybe March is almost ending, so in April I'll try to have some videos for you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys stay safe and stay healthy. I will see you guys in my next video.